the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa condemned the US invasion of Venezuela, calling it a violation of international law and urging the United Nations Security Council to intervene and address the matter.
The Security Council to meet to discuss this matter, and they are the one body that is mandated by the entire world to deal with issues of peace, to deal with issues of security, and we are hoping that the collective wisdom that resides in the Security Council and in the UN body as a whole will bring forward solutions and bring to bear some good sense that should prevail. Because what has happened now basically is giving carte blanche to anyone to mount an invasion on any country.
It is obvious that no one would expect South Africa to support any unilateral action by the US against a sovereign nation. Well, the relationship between the US and South Africa has been strained, especially in this Trump administration. We have seen a diplomatic spat between the US and South Africa, where they even tried to recall the South African ambassador to the US. Recently, we have seen the South African president being accused of condoning the attacks of white farmers in South Africa by landless black farmers, and the farmers being taken away from them and the farmers being killed. And this has really concerned the US government to the point that they have been allowing Afrikaner refugees to immigrate to the US. These sentiments have been denied by the President Ramaphosa, who insists that all South Africans are safe to stay in South Africa. Nevertheless, on economic front, the Trump administration has slapped the South African government with tariffs of 30%. And recently, they refused, or Trump refused to attend the G20 conference in South Africa. Again, they refused to hand over the conference to the US, and Trump even said that South Africa was not invited to the Florida conference that will be happening in Miami this year. Well, all countries of G20 are allowed to attend such conferences unless they are denied visas. And this has angered South Africa, who claim that if they are not allowed to attend the G20 conference, they will look beyond the G20. And this has been the bone of contention with the US, considering that South Africa has been aligning economically with the BRICS. It has always tried even to engage in business with China and Russia and countries in the global south like Brazil. And this has continued to annoy the United States. Well, as things goes by, the US and South Africa's relationship is not getting any better. Considering even in the Ukraine issue, South Africa has been seen to be aligning with Russia, whereas the US is aligning with Ukraine. This has actually even strained their relations further. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.